All good, thank you, sir. You getting out ahead of yourself again. Don't do that. Numbers have been low. $21. Good evening, Louise. How are you? Aloha, Castor. I am. Thank you, Louise. I hope the same for you and yours. Yes, we do. Melissa, we need it bad here as well. Promise. Hi, Jacob. Hope all is going well on this Wednesday night. Almost said Thursday. I'm ahead of myself. We're getting there. Or at least over the hump. It's smooth sailing from here on out. From here on out. Oh, come on, Jacob. You're killing me. You're quite the cook, man. Homemade ribs. I guess you smoke them. Hello, Melissa. All right, first things first. I saw an error earlier. Good evening. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center on a Wednesday night. And yeah, the error I made earlier was forgetting to take out the R right there. See that R? I thought about this. I could have said, well, it means regular today. But I left it up there from last night because of the record. So one thing I do want to show you, we hit 92 today, which is a regular high, right? Because 91 is where we should be this time of year on June 5th. But here's the thing. We hit 103 yesterday. So quite a nice change in the right direction. I wish it would last. Unfortunately, it will not. So I think that's the R. There it is. And we will say goodbye to the R. I left that in at 6 o'clock earlier. So 102 from 2002 stays in place another year. Recent record. Escaped the Texas heat. Northern Michigan. Tracy's up in the, I guess that's the Upper Peninsula if it's Northern Michigan. Good for you. Maria. Weather in Waco. Let's take a look. Big thunderstorms earlier today. In fact, that was part of the outflow that cooled us off and gave us that nice little 91 today. We had significant winds that really helped cool things off, take the edge off. I'm going to drop the lightning out of that. So let's take it back 18 hours and get a good look at the radar. Storms came out of Dallas again, hit Waco, and then really shifted more towards Houston. And you can see that San Antonio, just on the outer edge, getting clipped in eastern Bexar County with what may have been a sprinkle. I think the closest measurable rain was Gonzales. Most of the rain went right down to the Texas coast, affected Houston. Then you see the storms that ignited late out to our west. And these had some muscle. Big hail around Sonora. And then watch how unusual it was to see. Let's go ahead and shorten this now. About 3. We'll go 5. See how that storm just takes a turn right out of Edwards County, south of Rock Springs. They were moving southwest. One does a 180 and just starts heading east. Didn't produce any hail on that turn, and it looks like it won't even make it out of Real County, where Lakey and Camp Wood are. I doubt it won't make it to Bandera. Now you can see again, Sonora, that was going to be probably the biggest hail that we saw of the night. And then north of Del Rio, some pretty good hail. And then a few storms did impact Del Rio. Nothing severe, but a few good downpours moved through before this little complex rained itself out in northern Mexico. Nothing moving this far east. So we will have a dry night. And a pretty dry forecast. Hi, Megan. Tracy, good to see you. So technically summer is until June 20th, but did summer arrive early, right? Yes, it did. I'm telling you, this is a second heat wave. And we got a little respite today, but it's coming back tomorrow. Temperatures will soar on Thursday. Looking at upper 90s tomorrow, no chance of rain. No, Grace, no effects tonight. Great question, because they can do that sometimes, but I'm showing you future radar right now, and you can see that what's left out there rains itself out where it is. Nothing expected to reignite. We go into a quiet overnight, mid-70s, then a hot, dry afternoon tomorrow, 98. According to this model, I'm going 99. So the heat index is probably going to cook right back up to 105 to 107, which might prompt a heat advisory for us. Now, there's an evening downpour near Pearsall, 8, 9 p.m. You see that coming up, and that's it. So that can happen. Excuse me, kind of what happened tonight, although that storm was a little stronger out to the west. So yeah, no big change on the forecast, guys. It's just looking like a summer pattern. That's obviously early, okay? We're not expecting much of a change with this high well in control. So please make sure you're hydrating. Please make sure you're wearing the sunscreen and you're reapplying. Even on cloudy days, you can get a pretty nasty sunburn if you're not protecting your skin. And don't forget sunglasses. Sunscreen for the eyes. Okay, the computer's not cooperating with me. Why aren't you scrolling down? Scrolling up, fine. Trying to get down. There we go. Oh, come on. Almost had it. There it is. All right, from La Vita. Thank you, Gabriella. So 20% chance tomorrow evening. You know, tonight, that 20% chance, probably going to drop that. And then a mostly sunny weekend with highs staying near 100 until we get a front next week that drops temperatures a little bit heading into Tuesday to a normal 91 before we jump again Wednesday. So make sure you're hydrating and eat light. Don't overeat. That always helps you feel a little bit better too. Hydrated. Hydrated. Huh?
You say eat light?
Eat light.
Eat light.
Nice. God bless y'all. We'll see you at 10.